Hey, beloved souls, welcome back to my channel. My name's Astara and I'm an angelic clairvoyant and communicator. I did a really beautiful channeling this morning with the Angelic Council, and they told me this, and I've written notes, so I'm gonna read as well as speak to you. So they told me that the gift of divine service, devotional service to the heart, is a gift to you and the world. And as part of us birthing the new earth, which we're doing at the moment, we're also reclaiming our sovereignty. So, not through control or force, but by returning to the power of the heart. And they told me that as part of the new earth, we are creating the structure and the template here in the crystalline grid on the earth. And there's been many, many light workers and old souls who have been system building, that's what they called it, in this incarnation. And these old souls are many who have come from other galaxies and other dimensions to assist in forging and reforming the new energy grids here on Earth. And we've been transforming the internal structure. And this is working with Gaia as she transforms herself. And this isn't a metaphor, this is an energetic reality. We're at a great turning point here on Earth in history and in our present moment. We are really converging timelines that were severed a long time ago. And most of these are helping us transition back into the heart and out of the old paradigm that's based on fear, hierarchy, and separation. Because the new Earth is a world that's been created from the heart. So it's based in love, rooted in unity and divine truth. We're having an opportunity here as the earth transforms its internal structure, that we too have an opportunity to realign our own distortions and misalignments and any other distortions we've internalized, or in any structures that we have taken on in order to incarnate. And that includes ancestral structures, karmic structures, cultural structures, but we are doing so as a point of changing ourselves. And the act of doing so changes the frequencies that we're able to channel and receive and hold in our bodies. And in this process, it also changes the earth. And they described this to me as like the earth light. And I really like that. It's almost like the more light we can receive into our bodies, the more she can access her own light through us. And so this is all helping the new earth to form and Gaia to ascend in her consciousness. There are many key players they showed me that have been working on this, and that includes angels, the angelic realms, galactic emissaries, they were telling me, and they've all been helping to realign and build foundations for this grid that's come online now. And there's been a few time jumpers, that's what they told me, and grid keepers. And you might know grid keepers because there are whole teams of people and souls who have been helping to loosen the grip of the old grid. And that has been a structure upon the earth which has kept us really held down and away from our sovereignty, even though our sovereignty is always there. Every soul has played a part, that's what they said, who wanted to and incarnated here at this time. And some may have forgotten their purpose, but we are doing it anyway. We are laying down the foundations for us all to get to now and be able to move forward. The first stages are now completed. This has taken many Earth years and was seeded a few lifetimes ago for many. But this lifetime is the beginning of the activation, and you are all part of this. They were showing me this, that through our hearts, through our choices, through our willingness to reclaim our own inner authority, which is not from ego or from a power structure, but from a soul-aligned truth, that we are actually beginning to activate into this new part of the structure that was planned. And I asked how do we activate? That was my question. How do we activate? And I'm told that by doing all the little things that we do, help us to move into alignment with the heart. And that means that we're hearing a call to action, and it's a peaceful, joyful union with our soul's plan. So I just want to start with this, that sovereignty is not a rebellion. It's not a disconnection. It's not a war. Although I guess there's a spiritual war of sorts going on, it's actually a remembrance. It's a deep remembering. It's a war with no bloodshed. It's an ability to just realign to something that you believe to be true within yourself. So it really is a remembering that you are a divine spark of source and you are whole, complete, and fully capable of creating a reality that's aligned with love. So for many of us, this is the incarnation where we have the opportunity to live in joy and heart-centered peace and to choose the path we wish to walk. So through closing doors to the old and just realigning through choosing in our daily actions our soul's purpose. This will come in many different ways as we are all magnificent creative beings. This is the channeling that I have. And the pathways are opening up to allow that which we desire from our hearts, that which we desire from our hearts to be guiding the light for all of our personal growth and for all our missions to unfold. So in the old paradigm, we're taught to seek our answers outside of ourselves, and we give our power away. We've given it away to systems, to stories, to fear, to wounds, to other people, because maybe our power just seemed like it was too much or too big or impossible to handle. But now we're being asked to return to the call of the heart, because the heart way the heart way. Oh, I love that. I said it by mistake, but that seems to be what we're doing. The heart is actually a gateway to your true self and your multidimensional essence that knows the way home. We have been kept in a very narrow structure on Earth up until this point, and it has been changing. But I just want to say, even though the mind matrix and mind control is very prevalent, the electromagnetic field of the heart is thousands of times more powerful than the brain and the mind. And it's not just what we feel, because we are sensory beings, it's where we also create. And so when we come into coherence with that heart structure, when we drop the noise, when we drop the fear, when we just try and move out of that programming, conditioning that we've had, we actually return to divine alignment. And this is how we create the new earth. That every choice we make, every breath we make is a moment of love that we can really realign to and just keep reminding ourselves, this is how we are awakening the new earth. And I have much more on this channeling, but I'm going to leave it there so I don't overload you, and I will do a second video. But I just want you to know that you do not have to save the world. The world is saving itself. Gaia is extremely powerful as a being, and she's moving through her own ascension process. But we are here to anchor love in our own ways, and we are here to be our creative divine selves. Many of you came here as part of your awakening right now and your inner mission. You came here as light workers, star seeds, healers, way showers, ancient old souls, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed, but we are in the shift. This is the intensity process. We are in it. And the most powerful way to realign is to come back to your heart, is to sit in stillness, to ask, what is the most loving, soul-aligned action, choice that I can make right now, even if it is to be still, even if it is to do nothing, and then wait for that wave to be upon you, and then follow it. Thank you for joining me. Blessed beings of light, thank you for coming and joining me today. I'm so happy that you could be here. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe, and I will send out more messages to help us awaken to the new earth.